Hello everybody and welcome to episode 45 of the Chesterfield of Dreams. I just want to say thank you very much for getting 5 likes or more on my last 3 consecutive Chesterfield of Dreams episodes. That is truly wonderful to see. I don't think I've ever achieved it before, and it just goes to show how important this series is to you guys. I really want to keep it going as often as I can, but without disrupting it, I would like to revive some other things as well, such as GTA, maybe even Football Manager 2013. But as long as you guys keep giving this series likes, I'll make it as often as I can. But without further ado, this is a brief episode to underline how we started in the Premier League and what we have to do even better. And unfortunately, anything will be better than what we've managed so far. We've been beaten in all 5 of our games with 5 goals scored and 15 conceded. No points compared to everyone else who has at least 1. Chelsea romping away with it, scoring 30 goals in just 5 games. I've never seen that before in all my days. Truly remarkable fortunes there. Watford are in 5th, but they're very well organised, has to be said. Our other rivals, Sheffield United, are 12th. In the relegation zone with us at the minute are Norwich and Leicester City, but Hull could be there as well, but their goal difference is much better. Aston Villa, despite getting tanked on the opening day, did very well, and they're seemingly on the up and up again. But let's just take a look at our fixtures very quickly and see what has gone wrong. So you saw on the opening day we should have gotten something out of this Watford game, but we didn't take advantage of that red card and didn't concentrate sufficiently. We went to the Emirates Stadium, our first sort of mammoth challenge, so to speak, and we failed it despite a brave effort getting an equaliser immediately after conceding. It was all Arsenal from there on in. It was just a matter of time before they scored again, and we did very well to resist until the 74th minute, but then they just blew us away and got another 4th goal to wrap up the points, so I was a bit upset with that. We got a victory here against Aldershot, 3-1, nothing really much to say there. A very unfortunate loss here against Aston Villa could have been avoided, but in our first league game with the upgraded attendance, it was Stephen Kinsley who put us into the lead, but Jem Karachan and Takashi Inui put them ahead 2-1 at half time. They made it 3-1 but at the second half started, and then they got Karachan sent off. But again, despite look at these stats, we were in control in the second half and we can only get 1 goal, so there's a problem with attack as well as defence. We tried pushing forward and it just didn't work out. One to regret, but at least we are capable of attack. And immediately afterwards we were given another lesson. We did alright, but despite getting another equaliser, we just conceded again and again. So it's just a matter of concentration for the lads. They're not keeping alert throughout the 90 minutes. And then against Newcastle we were finally kept at bay. No goals scored and 2 conceded, both in the second half. We had a real chance at this for a while, but Newcastle didn't really do a great job until the 2 goals went in. They really could have done a better job. But as for us, we just really need to get back to the drawing board with this game at home to Cardiff, who we've always beaten. We have a perfect record against them as far as I'm aware. Let's just double check. Yeah, there you are. Perfect record. 4 games, 4 wins. We need to keep that up. And then a massive game here against Leicester City, and then again against Norwich. So 3 games in a row. We have to get something out of these or else we're done for. And the fact that we have an away tie for 2 of them doesn't bode well, but we'll have to give it our very best shot. And then we've got Swansea, Man City and the Derbyshire Derby. I'd like to live com the Derbyshire Derby. That'll be a lot of fun, but I'm not going to rush. We'll see how we get on. But these games are of huge importance. I cannot underestimate that. And without further ado, let's take a look at the finances. We're up to 9,331,000. So the TV money's doing us a great favour, but it could have been even more. But we've had to make 2 more transfers to deal with other sorts of issues. We'll introduce a new nice regen here called Brian Boring from Denmark. He's worth 5.25 million already. We got him nice and cheap. He's under the age of 20, so he doesn't need to be registered, which is crucial. He had a fantastic run out in the cup, but not so much in the league. And then injury to Jakob Rinne means we had to bring in another goalkeeper on short notice, and Linus Muller, also Swedish as a matter of coincidence, was up for sale despite doing okay at Rapid Vienna, I think. Yes, Rapid Vienna, that's correct. He was doing well, he was a first teamer, but they just wanted to get rid of him for whatever reason, and he's not really world class, but our coach report blows Jakobina out of the water here, and he could definitely be reasonable when we get him blooded in. You can see Rinne is out for another 10 days to 2 weeks, and he's unregistered for the remainder of the winter period, the autumn-winter period. So very disappointing that had to happen, but I think we had to buy a goalkeeper of some sort. I kind of deviated away from my 4-2-3-1 defensive tactic, and I wanted to go a bit riskier to get something, but obviously without wingers fully fit, it was worth a gamble, but it didn't pay off. So I'll be going back to this strategy right away for the massive tie against Cardiff, and then again against Leicester. So we'll just clear the squad and analyse them individually through the selection info just very quickly. Average rating, Sean Kavanagh, out of players who've actually played reasonable amount, I should say. He's done well, but it was probably because of the cup. Sean Wilson there. Yairo Messa is the only one who's really shone. He's got 2 goals in 5 appearances, and he's got 6.96 average, so he needs to stay fit. Paulo Valagusa did very well against Arsenal, scoring that goal, but otherwise he had a nightmare game at the same time. We really need him to buck up his ideas. You can see 5.6 is very, very poor for a player of that quality. Ronnie Pino's okay. Lee Griffiths got 1 goal for his troubles, but that's about it. And then most other guys are just shaking off injuries or coming back, to full fitness. So a few guys we've yet to play so far, but Adam Armstrong is injured again. Matthew Target, Matt Doherty very low down the picking order. Trian Theophilopoulos very low despite getting to play more often. Alex Pearce not doing much better. Loftus-Cheek very disappointing. So not really much to say. It's like our championship season back in season 2. Not much going on. We have a fair few goal scorers, but we need someone up there consistently like Yair Messa, who has 2. But you can only really sympathise with me. We've got Kinsella on 1, Banks and Wilson scored in the cup, I think. Kavanagh also, Valagusa and Griffiths also scoring in the league. And that is that. Anything else I need to say? I've brought in more staff. I haven't mentioned that too much. Just show you the where is it? Staff. There it is. So I have a few new members of staff. We've got a new coach in Patrick Boyer. He'll be a defensive-minded coach. What we need to do really. We've got more scouting and physio power. We've got Ross Favelli as an attacking coach, just starting his career really, and then Sergio Ventosa is a tactical-minded coach, but I can never ask for his opinion on match day screens, which is pretty annoying to say the least. But we really need to get our ideas going, because our training not at all pleasurable for the players. I don't know why, but only 2 are actually happy, and we're trying to get more guys back to full fitness after the winter break, and on 4 unhappy, so we've got work to do there. We'll go back to defensive, I'd say, and we'll go back to average, because I just wanted them to cheer up a bit and not be too miserable for such and such a reason. And yeah, that's pretty much the majority of things I need to say. We're still we just need something to go our way in the league, to be honest. Like, you guys were very supportive when we were beaten by Watford, but we need something to go our way sooner or later, and I think this cup game will hopefully help us out and remind us that we're able to win games when we need to. And you can see Cardiff are currently 8th in the championship, where we got promoted from Crystal Palace top after 8 games. So Cardiff are a team we should be aiming to beat if we've any ambitions of staying in the league. But what I'm going to have to do is get the players happy. We need to select a consistent tactic and a consistent starting 11, and we will get something. But these games, if I report back and we have 0 points out of them, then I fear the worst yet again, because for whatever reason I just cannot grind out results unless they're in long batches of unbeaten runs. So we just need something to get us going, and I hope you guys can stay as faithful as you have been since day one of this series. It's been a very good one, but until then, we'll speak again very soon for the Derbyshire Derby, and good luck everybody. Have a nice day.